I'm recording.
No,
I'm recording the video now for you.
I'm not able to hear properly.
Do you hear anything? Can you hear?
I'm not. No, I think now it's okay. Can you repeat it? What you said?
I said I am now recording. Unlike Cambly, Cambly will immediately shut off after 30 minutes. For me, I keep,
Again disconnected. Oh my God.
can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah. But in between, I'm getting disconnection. I don't know why.
Okay, I don't know. Is it still disconnecting?
We'll see. Maybe.
Okay.
I think you're trying to say something about Camly and something.
Yes, I did. I said I'll just quickly share with you what I said. Share. Let's see. Word document. Stop sharing. Share. Okay. I said. Unlike Cambly, the session stops at the end of 30 minutes. I continue to talk in my platform. Today, I will not go past 30 minutes. Okay? Do you understand?
Okay.
All right, so.
Yes.
Okay, great. So now let me take that down, stop sharing again, make sure that I am recording.
And send me yesterday's recording as well.
What?
Yesterday's recording you're not sent to me.
I am recording now, yes.
No, I'm yesterday recording.
You didn't get it?
Yes.
You did get it. Okay.
I have not yet got. I just got only the document.
Okay. I'll remind me to send it to you at the end of class if I don't remember. All right. But I am recording. Okay. I did record yesterday. All right. So I'm going to get the document for today. And it is on. And it should be here. If I don't send it to you, you should be able to find it.
That's okay. I'll remind you
at
the end of the class.
Okay. So I am going to go to pages and files. It is. I was living abroad. It was about, what was it about? What was it about, Rajesh? Tourist? Was it about tourists?
Yes, adventurous tourist.
Okay. Let's see where did I pages, all pages. Well, I put it in here someplace. Pages and files. Really? Okay, I'll start the timer once I find your paper. Files course.
But I think you started recording.
Well, that's fine. It's fine, but I won't start your time until I find the paper because I had put it in here. Living abroad, reading, teacher's notes, videos, week 1, 4. I'm going to go to new, create a folder. New. New folder. It was about what? Tourist essay. Oh, I found it. Essays for review. And now start timer for 25 minutes.
Okay, 25 minutes. Starting.
And after 25 minutes, I'll ask you, do you have any questions? And we'll wrap up from there. So I'm going to share the screen. So this is in the wiki. I'll try to remember to put them in the wiki once you send them to me. It makes it a little easier for me to.
Yeah, it is easy for me also if it is there.
Okay, so here we are. It is in this. This is how you'll find it. It's the 11/6/19 essay tourist. And to get to it, I went to essays for review. From now, the work that you do will be, for the essays, it's going to be here. Essays for review. And it's this one, essay about tourists. This is the one. This is the one that you sent. This is the one that I'm working on. Okay. So your prompt is, today more and more tourists are visiting places where conditions are difficult, such as the Sahara Desert or the Antarctic. What are the benefits and disadvantages for tourists who visit such places? Now, this is your paper. This is exactly what you wrote, okay? So I don't need to look at what you actually wrote because I'm going to change some of it. Okay, this is what you wrote, and this is what we're looking at, exactly what you wrote. You paraphrased, many people want to explore destinations like Sahara or the Antarctic, where the survival of life is difficult. This essay will explain that enjoying thrilling experience, this should be experiences with a long S. It is not one experience, but many things that you do in these places would be many, 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 which would be experiences. And motivation. But motivation is fine for one. It doesn't have to be plural in life. Motivation in life are the biggest advantage that one gets. And on the other hand, the disadvantages are the tourer. There is no such word as tourer, or if it is a tourist, but here we're talking about tourist. We're talking about tourist.
Okay. Somewhere I have seen this word, but I'm not.
Well, it's spelled incorrectly. It's not. I don't think it's spelled that way. But you can be a tourer. You can be a tourer. That's someone who is doing something, but it is a tourist. But I'll leave it as you have it. But to consider using the word.
Yeah, better I'll change it later.
Or the tourists need to spend huge money. Huge money. Are you talking? I know this is a redundant or a facetious question. Huge money just means it's a big piece of money, but spend large amounts. So it's large amounts of money, probably. Large amounts of money to experience this type of tourism. And also there's a possibility of loss. This should be loss, not lose. Loss of life due to the bad weather, I can't cross out here on this. I don't think so. Maybe I can, I don't know. Oh yeah, I can. Due to bad weather conditions. Okay, for now we'll say that sentence is okay. This rewriting is okay, but we do need to make some changes. Okay, when it says decide your view, You cannot have not applicable. You have to give a view. Either you agree or disagree. You can say something within whatever you're right.
But in the question they have now asked about my opinion.
Well, you have to, I think they want you to give an opinion, whether you agree or disagree. The goal is to check your writing ability. You don't have to agree and you don't have to agree, but you need to be able to write a statement as to why. But we'll just leave it here. But note you must have a decisive opinion. You must have a decisive opinion. You cannot be not applicable. Okay. Topic sentence number 1. Tourists can get the amazing experience in their lifetime and get motivated. This is based on this paraphrase. Tourists can get the amazing experience in their lifetime and get motivated. This word should be "and" dot the. Tourists can get an amazing experience in their lifetime. Lifetime is one word. And get motivated. Okay. Now you are supposed to explain, what does this sentence mean? What does this sentence mean? If you're explaining, Rajesh, what this sentence, tourists can get an amazing experience in their lifetime and get motivated, mean, the sentence, your explanation should be able to stand on its own. If I didn't know about this, you're explaining something to me. You might say, a tourist will have the opportunity to see or be mesmerized by views such as an iceberg and some new species inside the deep sea in the Antarctic region. Here, your sentence just tells me, if I don't know anything else, if I don't know anything about anything, you're saying they get a chance to see mesmerized views of an iceberg and some new species inside the deep sea in the Antarctic region. So my question would be, who are
I got I got your question. Maybe next time onwards I won't mention the they and all. I will mention the subject, correct subject exactly.
right? So the they are. So the answer is the tourist. The tourist will get blah, 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 blah. The tourist will get a chance to see and be mesmerized by the views of an iceberg and some new species inside the deep sea in the Antarctic region. So this would be what the change would be. This is what I would think your change would be.
Okay.
Now the next thing that you're doing is explaining, what does this, who are they, the tourists will get, blah, 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 blah. You're explaining this sentence. Survival of life is not easy here. Easy where? Where? Each sentence should stand on its own. So I don't know what the here is. So my question would be,
survival of life of a tourist is not easy.
what is the here? So the answer is survival of life is not easy. Where? Where?
In
Where?
Antarctic.
In the Antarctic. And the Arctic. In the Antarctic region. What else? What else? Does this
Sahara Desert.
survival of life is not easy in the Antarctic? So the so would not be there. This difficulty makes, okay, so maybe when you see the word the and the word that you're using after the is a vowel, it should be an. Makes an individual stronger. Makes an individual stronger to face any kind of threat in their lifetime. Okay, we'll keep the rest of what you have.
Okay.
Now the next sentence is supposed to be an example of these two or one. For example, a research survey conducted by a leading tour company, it wouldn't be which says, it would be that it stated, perhaps, stated that the people who took more adventure, you see you have adventures and tours. Only tours need to be plural. Adventure tours. Or if you leave out the word tours, then you could have adventures. But you've got adventure tours are the people who achieved a lot of goals throughout their life period. I think I would say throughout their lifetime, but it's not wrong. It just seems more appropriate to say lifetime. Throughout their lifetime, okay?
Okay.
So now we have this sentence here. We have decide your view. Control C. And I'm going to start to correct your sentences now. So here we're going to take this out. I'm going to take this out. I'm going to take this out. The tourists will get, the tourists will get a chance to be mesmerized by the views of an iceberg. And then we have a further explain. Survival. What is here? Survival of life is not easy in the Antarctic region. This difficulty makes an individual stronger. Stronger to face any kind of threat in their lifetime. And then your example sentence. Okay. Got period. Now we're looking at our second sentence, our second part. Okay. This is your second part. Topic sentence.
Yes.
Tourists need to spend lots of money to go. Tourists need to spend lots of money to go this kind of places and possibilities of lose their life. So this one would be tourists need to spend a lot of money to visit this kind of place and experience the possibility of losing their life. Losing, not loose, okay? You'll be losing their life, not that one, okay? So I just took that sentence out. Tourists need to spend a lot of money to visit this kind of place. What kind of place is it? Well, we're going to make that distinction later. There are no proper facilities to travel to these isolated locations, which makes the tour company, to charge more to the traveler, which
Makes.
makes the tour company need to charge more to the traveler. That's not quite right, but we'll leave it at that. And I'm going to take this out there. We got a copy sentence there. And due to the bad temperature and conditions in the Antarctic and the Sahara Desert, some tourists may die or their health conditions become worse. All right. Now, what is missing in the few minutes is that
example is missing.
Well,
I given the example.
Okay.
Go up.
This is your example. For example, I didn't get that one. Control C. Control V. For example, historical records of one of the tourist companies shows that 15% of travelers or a traveler's health conditions. No, it's going to be travelers here, not a, because we're talking about more than one. Health condition, it's the health condition without the S here. Where's my thing? Anyway, I've lost my little bar. Health condition, I'm going to take out the S here. Just take it out. Health condition, become. Historical records of one of the tourist companies shows that around 15% of travelers' health condition becomes, well, health condition. A health condition doesn't become ill, the person becomes ill. So we can just say becomes worse. Health condition becomes worse.
Okay.
Worse when they take, without the S, when they take these kinds of adventure, these kind of adventure without the S, tours. Okay, so there you have that paragraph there. Now let's try to put this one here, I guess. Control C. I hope this is right. Let me put this here just to be sure. And save. Now let's do that. Edit. Okay, so now this is when you look at your work and you put it all together and you add in your corrections.
And the above sentence actually is not.
What?
Go a little bit above.
Here?
Yeah, the tourist can get, it's a paragraph one sentence. There is a next paragraph sentence, next paragraph sentence. Yep.
Okay. All right. So let's see what we have. Many people want to explore destinations like Sahara or the Antarctic where the survival of life is difficult. This essay will explain that enjoying thrilling experiences and motivation in life are the biggest advantages that one gets. And on the other hand, the disadvantages are the tourists. Let's take that out. The tourists need to spend large amounts of money to experience this type of tourism. And also there's the possibility of loss of life there. This would be loss of life. There's a possibility of loss of life. Let's take this off. Due to bad weather conditions. Tourists can get an amazing experience in their lifetime, and instead of get, we're going to make this become motivated. The tourist will get a chance. The tourist will get a chance to be mesmerized by the views of an iceberg and some new species inside the deep sea in the Antarctic region. Survival of life is not easy in the Antarctic. E-N-T-A-R. See, in the Antarctic region.
Can we use however there? However, survival of life is not easy.
Yes, we could put however here. However, survival of life is not easy in the Antarctic region. This difficulty makes an individual stronger to face any kind of threat in their lifetime. For example, a recent survey conducted by a leading tour company stated that the people who took more adventurers, take the S off, adventure tours, are the ones, or among those who are able to achieve a lot of goals throughout their lifetime. Then this is your conclusion, I think?
No, it's second sentence. A disadvantage sentence.
Tourists need to spend a lot of money to visit this kind of place and experience. One disadvantage of visiting the Antarctic is that a tourist will need to spend a lot of money to visit. Spend a lot of money, let's just say, for such a visit. And risk the possibility of losing their life during this during this experience. There are no proper facilities to travel to these to such an isolated location. Okay, so then for this reason, a tour company must charge more to the traveler. Due to the bad temperature and conditions in the Antarctic and Sahara Desert, some tourists may die or their health conditions become worse. For example, historical records of one of the tourist companies shows that around 15% of travelers' health conditions become worse when they take these kinds of adventure tours. Now, in your conclusion, which you don't have, for some reason.
No, I have given the conclusion also.
But you didn't do your conclusion the proper way. So, in the next 3 minutes, set timer for 3 minutes. I want to ask you, hold on. Set timer for 3 minutes.
Okay, 3 minutes.
I want you to explain where is the difficulty that you have. In this conclusion, it should be one sentence. It should be this sentence, 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 or this sentence. Where is this sentence? Where is this sentence? Where is this sentence?
It is the. Can you go up? I'll show you. Yeah, the main body topic sentence.
Is it here?
No, main body topic sentence.
This one?
Yes.
Control C. And let me see if I see it, because I don't see the word in conclusion in any of those. Tourists can get. Where is that? Tourists can get. Where is that?
Just change it to tourists are getting.
Okay, but I don't want you to change it. I want you to write the sentence just as it is written.
Okay.
If you trust the process, you can change the sentence when you get down here. But for me, I want to see what the sentence is that you're choosing. What sentence did you choose from here? Which one?
Topic sentence 2.
This one?
Yeah.
Control C. And that one goes right here. All right, and then we just put this down here, Control C. And it goes down here. So then you can say, in conclusion, what did you agree? I agree. I'm just going to say that you agree that a tourist can have an amazing, I'm just changing some of the words, experience in their lifetime and become motivated by the adventure. Okay, this is where you change your sentence down here, not up there, because you want to be clear that you're still talking about what you were talking about with the same tone, with the same words, or similar words, not going off into a different tangent. Okay, additionally, now, because we agree, although this experience may cost a lot of money and the risk of life, many people are willing to accept the challenge in exchange for the experience. Okay. Now, when I do it this way, I don't have to wonder, did I get off topic? Because I know I'm still talking about what I'm supposed to be talking about. Okay, that takes us to the end. Any questions for me?
No questions.
Okay, great session. If you follow the process, Rajesh, and your writing is getting better, it is getting better.
Okay.
If you follow the process, just trust the process. This is the model that you wanted to follow, and this is what the guide that you gave me is asking you to do. All right, I'll send you this recording. If you don't get them, just call me back and I'll send it again. See you tomorrow.
And yeah, and send me yesterday's as well. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.